Now, Medikal has spoken.
Medikal.
After TGMS, no, now Medikal was very hopeful.
Yeah.
But Amfa. Some communication and share that you are not Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
Eddie is saying because as a medical film now they call what now a pafa. I don't know.
Medical no untumi nsere no. Only nti untumi nsere no.
Dabi.
Because we both clean sheet that any first one.
And I'm telling you so corner no answer. Or prepare the sanity. For
and
any results.
And again, a man for more online soon say medical. So caso besere.
Yeah.
When so the bia no baroni da.
Yeah. Because
cover TGM for keychain the man say no baroni and be on patch the red. So medical ending that can now mama for Tony down because open so obi on wa boss 7-0 that day. Now wa course see na we nya 4. There na obeka there na dey be sere na ebe kan
be shake no.
Kay ade osabo clean sheet pa de ne ade okolande ba.
Okay. O de yenin komo bi. I think this is his first interview after the TGMS. And I heard something grapevine. I think America we need a taste of the anchor. The trophy ni be year pa.
Sir?
Hi. And then man called the be year pa. Sometimes I also feel like organizers come on American we no so Lucy. Because and my Matizan called the trophy ni be year. So the Rascal
eventually the Rascal.
Hey. I see the man no to na kwam. Hey. Me to me can beat ya. Because had deep throat sauce.
And
him man called the trunke bodies artist of the year. I got the whole year running activities with their trophy.
Me sure say ko Ben say oh say na football team some ko Champions League no mo ba fans ni be share more
organizers no come
parade no
come tibia and keep you come the other man because Black Silver no we are or the contour to go.
Oh, say what announce show crowd.
Obetu to kwai.
Which is on first I guess in New York.
Academy Medical the bay o kromu no. Ke be fekeke but yes send e beko. But Medical say oh ono momu de. The life no live ni there. Say obi be cancer match on social media. Of no be cancer the Medikal police station there. Davi. Say oh ye nko akeke Davi. Opea obetima can be actual. That is when he is in that mood. On pencil omwa wo the can the person can because no nim say sa adwuma na wa fa no. O ye den ko for be kan ho asem. Like me say also ne Shatta Wale adwuma ne be ye wa besu. Ene orebe ho acho. Hey. Oni Shatta Wale be adwuma ne be ye wa besu.
Sikanopi. Nepe speaker.
Shatta Wale di no attract I insult that. Oh, so the there is no way we be cash here best rock. Me na brother no business say obi ya me there baby. I'm say metwem. They see because of that crowd, me say sir busia for crowd. Munye obi an free online ho. Me image na ho. Wa be ready the foul line na ko. Said that chom ba. On ba be face me. Me dey on face me ah. I know how to also come back at them.
Kum fire.
So that's it. Medical things, no, he won't do that. He will only do that at extreme situations. I want us to watch that video now. Chemo is asking me, Chemo can be. Chemo mind the legal side. Chemo, what's my really charge sheet? Now was my sheet.
Maybe to me, fair mukakra. Yeah, me fair mukakra.
Okay, today, you go to the Medikal. Can I buy? Chemo na on can be inti assembly no man non so understanding from the legal background as a student lawyer non train and common echo. Let's watch it. I'll be back.
And I've seen say we are very loyal too. Ever since One Shatta Nantino, you've always been together. I mean, when I say always, I mean I don't know how often you see each other and how often you talk, but from afar, I feel the love between One Shatta. How did all this love start?
I mean, Donnie's been, he's been supportive when it comes to my music, like years ago, from 2017, you get me back. Mecca say I started linking more from maybe 2019, 2020, you get me. and I started in common. And I will say, oh no, a senior man, you get me, you know, he's been through a lot. So no kasa or loopholes be mistakes we all know here, no person, you know, make through the same thing, you get me.
You cry, you cry, you cry. Do you face that? Do you go through that?
Yes, normal. Maybe you say, if you want to, you be a hundred to online also, media also. It's normal. We be to me on the phone. No, I can't have the actual. Normal. But me just animal. Be the Jimmy. Me want me to make sure comments. Now me say entertains me a lot. You know, ninja na kejumano. Once I would say kejumano, I'm not sure say will be much of a bother to you as a creative or as an artist or as a media person. Yeah.
At the end of Bema medical, sorry, say, or Kochi will be a wedding at Temana, say, or do you be Vamba Panso because at the end of it, I can't say, oh, yes, I do.
Oh, media, this will be our baby physically, you know, but online now I do my time there and there. Maybe 2 things, I never me, sir. Most of my time, depending on the mood I'm in, me promise me do a temubi. Me pa me feel, and I me pa me block you. Ningina account, Ningina, and my manage me entertainment forms, no, to like trolls, what you say. But say, my baby, this is the idea, would be show the card glass when you know, no, singing, and your baby could be a uncle. Hey, that one you attack me personally, physically. But online, I did, you know. I feel like it be too much though, you know, but I mean, I can't say we should allow people to, you know, disrespect people. It's not good to disrespect people in the first place, especially people that, you know, are great in the industry. You get me? Now so now they say medical, which is you know, understand me. Some people they do that, and as animal, yeah, he's training because me to be baby now with the matema. Because thank you. Oh. Thank you very much.
You know, people also inherit enemies. Do you think you have also inherit enemies?
Inherit enemies.
Sir, I mean, no, now Obim Pewasem. Automatically, we are Madame Funti Romeo, so on Pemas, and Dimotisa.
Now, so Romeo, Shatta fans will be in Pewasem.
I know.
But my inherit Shatta, be a mini papa, but my inheritance.
I know.
I don't think it was a Obi movies you get me because Obi issue no any issue you get me. A lot of you know people they understand about to the be Obi or say or your money long keke. You know, because I know say I mean only Shatta me senior man you get me. And then I will be say you guys will meet you guys me remember you get me. It's not that deep you get me. So I don't think inheriting someone's problem or beef so it should be.
Well, so that was Samuel Adu Frimpong, aka Medikal, giving us some vibes. Now, Chamo, I know since this issue started, you were hot writing exams. Hot. So publicly, you've not said anything about it.
Yeah.
Now, give us a picture of the whole case.
Yeah.
From the legal point of view.
It's an interesting one. You see, I've said this countless times that insult is not a crime in Ghana. There's no.
Who challenged this point?
Shatta Wale.
No. There's somebody.
Yeah, someone has challenged that point.
Obi say the comment.
Tony Asankoma. Tony Asankoma says he keeps hearing you say this, but he disagrees because someone can say to the court that whatever you say to insult him is affecting him mentally, affecting him emotionally.
But he also agreed to the fact that proving it. So sue there.
Suing somebody is a civil matter. That's not crime.
Okay.
When there's a difference between crime and a civil issue. The civil issue is the one that is affecting you personally and you want to seek redress. It's different from a crime. When it is a crime, it's against the state. That's why it is the state against the person who has committed the crime. And so who did you be at them? Everyone say, what did this state not them?
Okay.
And I said, what did the Ghana attempt? Not Ghana, the court. And then they say, Ghana, no. She cannot. There, why could the Ghana attempt? In the case of what could we be at there? Your fan say, Sayani Pana, what we are not there. A Ghana there, now what we are. So you will be punished for it. So the crime is against the state.
Okay.
But there's personal issues that people may have. The one that will affect people personally. they have to take civil actions. And nothing as a would do be at a man and your crime by obeying to our court, say be attempt the dinner, walk where did you know? A cause damage and no better any baby defamation. Into defamation and na obe oko seeking way a honor ye better prove ne one by say what did you not tell me what you say there and no one can crime until say and go fubi a better what time did dinner cast there be it can cause
fear and panic
public
disturbance
of the public peace. They will find a way to make it an issue.
Okay.
That's why I know. So Uncle Food did the attempt that, but I know we are national. But we could do the attempt. Yes, it's because of that. Until they will decide what it will cost, they will give it a meaning to that. And Emma will be and you can say and in our criminal code, you need specific crime. So what do be at my until say or mobile tenant say it can disturb the public peace. It can trigger people to have that
fear and panic.
Other things. No. Now the issue of them taking any insult but what it will cause or what it has caused. No issue enti omodo kokota no more no so na ye gina de aye de be enti what is happening to the guy o kind a charge sheet na de amano na like the lawyer said based on the paper na so cry the more or less misdemeanor no in criminal offenses classification is the lowest.
Okay.
Say Udi bonne no crime no ya said that classify crimes the my drew hono the fact say nanka nkofo bi say bonne de udi I said the udi na ye hwe so sa punish ubi enti say ebia utwa obi nsa won so ye ntwa won sa
iPhone
eno na ye this no bi nso da bi say yes sir there will be crime bi wo ho a ebeye den what to used to punish the person. So be our Weska. And also go yen sika we atika. And I ain't trying some people feel say punishment too extreme compared to crime in Nipana committing.
Or training criteria.
Based on that, and it's okay. And now let's classify the crimes. Say the another offenses as they call it. Say the be behu unya yes our offense na you behu say okay offense we line we so enti your offense o commit the punishment for you is death. And the highest offense crime obi to me anya ye no free wa ye ba manslaughter ye ba your friend of felony, your first degree felony. And not just a
category.
We there for free and
for
your second degree felony. And also after that, now ye back misdemeanor. 50. Misdemeanor the lowest crime in terms of in the classification of offenses.
Okay.
And not why bonny but bonny be hard dream biasa and you biasa yeah my own coca as a punish there by and no punishment and on your din and like the lawyer said and I wish a offense web kid course and I was misdemeanor side ho but you see they have not punished him. They are just taking him through the process.
Okay.
Say Udi Bonia and I say or mind if I say Udi Bonia. The first process and they say ye be baba chow and I be baba foul. Ye be foul we are the next thing I be busa and say ye jawa obeba. Say o ma adwinimu. Yom say so mu jawa say ko o ma se case near demeanor asem ne kan say o ma dwum mo ye yom say so mu ja na o ma ye nya ma onko say ye do ye pe baabi ma
Epe dan ma.
etna ekosisi ye be ka asem na wie se ohun so wa na wokọ but ye hu se ye gya so ma omo se omo nya ne saa ebinum be abuse no se ompe wa asem de a ene asem no kra on come ye nka na ene he gya wa mo akofi and you know the next thing they say okay yem fa ne say within 8 hours 48 hours there se o pese o keep nipa na fa court na ko kire adekro ntia
O pese o keep no.
o pese o keep no more than 48 hours no enye saa jano man nko obeba yem fa ne say saa na tie eni no the same thing first part na lawyer no kwa complaining say WebKit edize or there more than 48 hours before say o no call court enti no o ma breach ne fundamental human right because fundamental human right no it give you that option say you can't keep somebody beyond 48 hours without any justification enti no o man ko justification so o mo chi no I think Thursday
yeah
and Friday between Saturday Sunday Monday
Monday no court
Monday no mo no call rather enti na abro 48 hours no enti na ho no or my breaches have fundamental human rights. And the lawyer no or more court also raise that issue no, but judge no who said a issue kesibia and again or raise the issue say omunim fee in fact or much no crown according to report or more than call ni fee echo ye search near that into munim baby oti into mujana obeba but according to them no enye eno ni say obeba na o man issue no say obey interfere with investigation na omoye no how obey interfere there minim the yinika say lawyer and so e put to them say there be monchre how obey interfere no say reasonable why not say mo investigation ya mo se mo yi e kwan be so na
no betimi
interfere ma mo investigation nko so I don't know how I know could see but there ye hu ya ne say judge ne prosecutors le ya adwene into no judge no based on reason prosecutors in the man or say fine omo asam omo 2 weeks omo fa ne nkoshim na after 2 weeks no na afa there wo ho bia ya can so that's where we are so at this point still no omo committing to any bia a process na all come no and after 2 weeks na still omo nwe omo investigation hopefully judge no ebe man bill Ghana there say ma bill asem foforo and omo munim there me patching case no enye obiade say be di obiate masem ya kan the other side of thing is that enkofu bi on so they take delight or what they know how to do best is to insult people and again ya ka kire enkofu bi say enye obianse na odidi na tema obefa no tra say odidi na tema enye hwe no ko anate the medical can odidi na tem no wa bi okra ye ne sere no asere there is o can be tro no can be tro no ko wanim no ye ngofo mbe actors and we have other people who may report you and normal report why yes the police or the state can see say this is not an issue for us to pursue opa pursue personally na enquire civil case that's where you will sue the person for defamation and other stuff but say you say no whatever insult no will have an impact or border on crime there then they can take on that person but they are not the final decision makers about whether we insult no qualify to cause the public peace to damage the public peace or other thing no they are not the final decider a court no decide and you know we are now waiting for the court to decide what should happen to WebKit. In general I would say we should be careful how we do our things online. Like I said, insult is not a crime in Ghana here.
Okay.
But the problem is that some people can make it a crime for you. By taking you through the process.
Okay.
And your crime but taking you through the process, it may give you some troubles. And to be careful how you deal with people when it comes to insult and other stuff online. Yeah, can it be betty?
Oh, of course.
Until so almost to be better or more and I be and you know with the interim by WebKit issue there. Let's wait for that 2 weeks now. Yeah, there's a kind of he's going through the process at this point. Young convicted no. Or young cancer or dibone, your man punishment. A process now okum keke. I think people should notice that thing. And there's a Obibe can like Vida said time he Zion Felix Ebusan say in the Stone Boy and a chin to she was technical. The technical that she was and say Stone Boy or Chinipa or a musician into a tournament. And you know, public no state you know any nipa no na Zion Felix go direct by saying say on our call reporting na or dodge is our question.
Yes.
No, Stone Boy ni mo he.
Stone Boy
also ni mo he ojo na che mamu
for say wa chinipa ono wan yes. Wa answer direct question say ono na reporting na wa answer but later we find out say on the air reporting. And you know, I'm using that to make that point. That sometimes people can just be technical to take you through the process. They can just be technical to take you through the process. The technicality of it, and they say the over can. As I said, the Roland Eka say Tony Asan Kamaso or Nemenya. Now we are arguing about whether it can cause it can be a crime or not. That argument you say Tony Asankoma police near obetimi acheme na odema court for court to decide whether it is a crime or not. Time now or cheme no.
Now with the remind
I am going through the process.
Now with the remind
minyanko say bia enye kan bi nti yekogina court na court ka insult keke de no de jano no
Shatta no
wafa process ni
wafa bibim
watwa bia 2 weeks be 2 enya 1 month
wafa bibim
especially if you don't have a lawyer a better another case for you. So we will just tell people to be careful how they deal with some of these things online.
Well, Kobe, we are closing. Let me get your opinion on Medikal, who is saying that to him the last thing he would do is to go to the police station because someone is on social media saying this and that about him.
Yeah, I think I agree with him partly. Sometimes it will depend on the quantum of what is happening on social media. I don't sit here to condone or to support insult. That is what I've been saying. But I know when Chess say Ubina Udidi na temon one your share doesn't mean say another person or the better. What I say. It is something that we should all... Yeah, man. So it is something that I think young one should learn something from it. And Medikal, he has faced social media, attacks, cyberbullying, and as a creative, I'm sure the way space in around and irrespective of it, fans will always be fans. They will do their thing. So you just have to find a way to psych your mind and be strong, psychologically to be facing some of these things, because and for be on so about data 50 pesos now the last time I posted something and someone came under my comment said a whole lot of shit. I took my time, went through the profile and said, Shatta new biasa. I take my time. Shatta new biasa, but I can't simple what I say. So you have to, in as much as you are doing this social media stuff, you are doing this entertainment work, you are doing, especially when you are living life, with 90% outside, outside your comfort zone. Anybody at all can say anything to you. But that doesn't mean say obi ko kan yan kan bibi an kire no na no chese won so ko yebi. Ebi anipa no anya ne ho adidi. But the next moment wo ye be chew. One thing that I advised myself on was this Scrabble that guy no. Kwame Plus.
Oh, Scrabble, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been following him for a long time. So about me can Canadian. When this Agona Carnival, Easter Carnival, na you call Gomua Easter Carnival, na you call and I saw him one-on-one, but Yan Kasadi.
It's interestingly me that. I never saw him. It was later I saw what man say.
No, why very busy.
I never saw him.
Until later on, I me new bidding come and catch and say, when we say ni pay, sorry about social media, Canadian, who could this any penachina could this and was a say betcho. You A plus. To the audience, or will be able to charge him. Into no, or when a shin guard, ho, or will be able to marry then, Abuano, but Ebia, Kwame a why na ebeba bejo ye chiwa that be na wo ma me be fie kurase aban cry
for chi
na wa be kan kasa na bia ya consider so sometimes some of these things you weigh the forces wo you fie no ahwe de wo be di wa de similar thing happened the what happened to me yesterday what the enfane say ebia had it not been you I would have been messed up yesterday.
It's true.
Only one anything. So sometimes, irrespective of your connect, would you agree be a finance?
Yeah, point come na me service our number no.
Yeah,
that time.
And irrespective of your connect, you should be mindful and careful about some of the things that you do out there. Ibu will be important charge you, but continuously when you do it you become fed up. Yeah. So let's be mindful about some of the things. The young ones, social media, I don't know. A lot of people still don't see the positive side of social media. My brother, you can use that social media to do business, run business. Get a lot of benefits than going under people's comments, insulting them, attacking them. That isn't the best. And that young guy, WebKid, I'm sure said I am praying, say, Oba, you should use that medium to be an advocate, and also, educating the friends about some of these things. And I won't be surprised seeing him make that move. But, social media, and you are living your life, 90% or maybe 70% online. Yeah, these are some of the things maybe you'll be, coming across. People will be insulting anyhow. But hey, it is what it is. Can't see I don't know. Obi should be commenter say. Yeah. Maybe can say Obi any ho betu Obi fool. Like brass So Obi advice say na obe far. It is not sometimes it's not the quantum of the advice. At that point your mind is ready and tuned, say you are willing to change. Say who to Obi for no far and on you ready so by far forget you are wasting your time.
Yeah.
So sometimes yenjamo mo kwana mo pema mo anka sambe so BBF. Yeah man.
Well, Ro, close the show. Our time is up.
For medical there. The obetimi aya no waka and thank Obroni for inventing the block button. And it there Ocean Sha or blocking nipa it's as simple as that. Tina me when I wake up tomorrow, no be a blocking me and me one. Oh, Charlie, block it. I didn't think about how you all the features on the platform. Ni na counting no bro in share who. It is all pursue you. Besides, when you do, it is only on your phone. It doesn't come on my phone.
Yeah.
What I also want to do, or when you block me, you don't block my profile. Or blocking me app na can be no problem. But I'll block it on phone. So a feature it will be share. The rest of the features on my app, I can still use it and do whatever I want to do. Some person toss do whatever, but if you stay do whatever, I'm on for screenshot the bro, whether you have blocked or not. It's me and Hame. However, whatever Medical chooses to do with as reaction to whatever people will say to him, is subjective. And I'm a kind media. I will say this. I've said it, and I will say it any day. Say me how anybody would want to react to situations. Me I am in 40 because say obi amfa mekanwa anka won react sa. Intina obi react in a certain way. Na man for ko onipa no react in so na. Because Charlie, why don't you tackle the thing from source? Because mo tackle from source and KBM medru say. And you obiana obekwa ko di nkwasi asema kire na omfiu. Me I always tell people nkofo na money omudi akro no. Omutiri mu osum. ewi mo tumfo adai money honhom kabre chire honhom na ayo moma nti enyi nti wo wadwen mu de o ebia yedi agro o ebia yesi obi na adwen odete honom na enya agro di o ono agro no nte ase unse even among agro di kran ye we bi mu wo honom a ono opehuro ba uhuro na no no ye ne ya no no de ntokwa abihia yeah we have people like that and the moment you see such a person you should be measured on how you deal with the person on that level. It doesn't mean you are a fool, it doesn't mean you are fearu. But Charlie, when you do that, in order for there to be peace, or in order for you to even have your peace, find another person and go and do that play with. And medical, the obey me now can, and it is true. You see, people should not also take this for granted. The fact that Sammy Flex is saying, oh, or no, nya time for unko police station. Medikal say, oh, no, nya time for unko police station. Shatta Wale say, nya time for unko police station. Punch, let's say, quite extreme. Oh, quite extreme by the overco police station. And then I can promise you that when you go to the extreme, almost the overco police station, and it there, Nancy I coach is often. And yeah, Sammy Flex has a coach.
Oh yeah, Shipa.
Oh yeah, hot. You see, when you go to the extreme, yeah, the Ubeko police station, and it there, don't joke with it. But on the basis of our understanding to whatever the situation is, and then they may determine until no. Say Ubeko police station and now Unko police station. No. Unfortunately, so engineer wa wujimine so. Ejina nipa na wuye tiana no so no be determine say we mendi na tembi ana men blocking no ana mi nani ana mi meni. You see medical and no kind time I could share the mobile account because assembly he had the option to block them. But he decided not to choose that option. As at that time, no free time on him. And on the mom equal measure, press down, running over. Goes on the mom. You understand? But there are situations whereby he's blocked so many people. On me bowa ho humpo bra wa block him. And there are some that he's seen away in any. So for me, it boils down to the understanding amount for the industry name.
Okay.
Some of us we know say okay, it's a occupational hazard. It comes with a job. So sometimes we've also been able to build a certain tough skin to maneuver away. And no punch say oh yeah. But we choose what to give our energies to.
Okay.
Some of them, as much as I back count, yes, when you dwell on it, that is when the effect becomes big. But when you are able to focus your energy on another thing, at least it saves you a lot. And no nama ebia mu bidi nemu, but any obia na kume to me. So please and please again, we any people should be careful how they deal with certain kind of people, because ebia uwa dream no make biom who they grow and I say yes I we normal to somebody somewhere a dream fin no ono hu ni sa enye sa grow no odi nti wan hwe ye now the corner so pe obema asemato. And like Chemu said, before you are done going through the process, now what for bimu,
yeah,
no bibia you go through a lot
through it,
and a lot too will go through you. And as at that time no me te how air condition bomb me who be feeling
also sorry
yeah say what that sells now what say uremu first still heat no intikiti uhu obi asa classmate that obey aware time obe sorry anopa and no sorry anopa 222 o sorry ahomache when it ahomache be 4-5 ni more 4-5 am on o sorry un say normally to feel first o sorry ebia wo ko wash
rituals bi
o woni am bia wo ye obia wa sorry wo be fa phone obi wo naniti no be fa ni phone obi wo ti no naniti no ko wash o sorry na sa de ni ba trim na o ye na anya na bo say
it is a phone na
position asesa position thank you position asesa say hey o say oyem te me hye at once sa pepepe na be ye and say enane ko ni nyina no na wo jojo nti na obi say yetimi de obi call sales foforo and yetimi chi obi tu man 2 weeks pe obeba no wa mo ase leaf no